Okay, good morning everyone. We are trying to bring a series of lectures directed at mainly as for health workers, okay, from CMAs to even consultants, okay, on the principles of medicine. Okay. What is the job of a health worker? Or what is the job of a doctor? Or what is the job of a consultant? Our job is to manage the patient. And when we say manage, we understand that you diagnose the patient and then you treat the patient. Okay? And before you manage a patient, you have to know the abnormality. Okay? Your job is to manage the patient. Before you know how to manage the patient, you must know what is the abnormal in that patient. And before we know what is abnormal, we need to know what is normal. Okay? So, what do you understand by normal? So, normal means basically, we should think that normal means science. Okay? There are how many types of science are there? There are 3 types of science. Number 1 is formal science. Number 2, natural science. Number 3 is social science. What do you understand by formal science? Formal science, we understand, is mathematics, logic, in which we try to derive or reach at a conclusion by looking at patterns. Okay? And mathematical theories, logic and computer theory are derived from formal science. As far as natural science is concerned, we are thinking of what is nature made up of. Nature is made up of 3 aspects. Those are physical, chemical and biological. Okay? Physical means you are concentrating on energy. Chemical means energy turns into now matter and is related by the formula E is equal to mc square. Okay? So, what is the relation between chemical and biological? Biological, what is biological? Biological means when is the study of life, when there is life. So, when will there be life? Okay? When matter, the molecule of life, matter is nucleic acid. When nucleic acid gains the function of doing 2 things. One is to make proteins and one is to replicate itself. Then the chemistry turns into biology. Okay? Then there is life. Okay? Social science is a science that allows us to live in society in harmony. Okay? Things like political science, economics, ethics. These are political science. These are social sciences, and we as healthcare professionals should be aware of this part of science as well. Now we'll talk something about the natural sciences. Natural sciences, like we have already said, consists of physics, and there are 2 parts to physics. One is classical physics, another is modern physics. classical physics has 5 types of energy, being mechanical, thermal, acoustic, optics, and electromagnetism. What should you know about chemistry? Okay, all these things are important in making a diagnosis as well as for treatment. So, as healthcare workers, we should be cognizant of all these types of energy. Okay. Finally, as far as chemistry is concerned, chemistry, like we said, is a study of matter. So, how are matter formed? Okay. First, you must know about subatomic matter, which is mainly electrons, protons, neutrons, okay, and subatomic particles, okay, they form an atom. And you know about atoms, you refer to the periodic table. Atoms that are important in biology are, for our remember say, CHOPS. This stands for carbohydrate, hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. So, when atoms get together, okay, to form a stable compound, is known as a molecule. Important biological molecules are H2O, water, protein, water, amino acids, nucleotides, glucose, and then triglycerides or glyceric acid. Okay, and these will form macromolecules. Okay, amino acids is going to give rise to proteins. Okay, lot of nucleotides, they join together to give rise to nucleic acids. Nucleic acid, as we have already said, is the molecule of life. Okay, glucose, they come together to form glycogen. Starch in case of plants. Okay, fatty acids, they form lipids. These are the macromolecules. And macromolecules will form macromolecular assembly. Which will form the organelles in the cell. So once you know a basic about physics, then you know a basics about chemistry, then now we'll dwell upon biology. Okay? Biology. So what do you understand biology? By biology is the study of life. And what is the unit of life? Is the cell. Okay? And we should always think of self not only as a unit of life, but it works like a nano robot. Okay? It's a robot itself. It can do, robot means it can do all the functions that it used to do. Recorded about it?
उसमै भयो सर यसैको
यो किन हेर्नु?
बिर्सेछ सर बिर्सेछ सर
ठिकै छ गरौँ त हैन ओके फेरि एकपल्ट गर्नु सेल So I think in the next lecture we'll talk about the cell. Okay? Because this is a very important topic, we'll talk about the cell in the next class. Thank you.